إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
One Sahabi comes to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and he says, "O Nabi of Allah, I have a problem. What is your problem?" He says, "The date tree of my neighbor, the branches overhang into my garden. The dates of that particular tree are very sweet. The dates fall in my garden. My children, I've reprimanded them several times. Yet they don't listen, they pick up the dates and they eat it. My neighbor comes, he gets upset. Sometimes he snatches the dates out of the mouth of my children. What must I do?" Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam sends for his neighbor. "I have a proposition for you." "What is your proposition, Ya Rasulullah?" "Hand that date tree over to me. In exchange for it, I will give you a tree in Jannah." He says, "O Nabi of Allah, any other tree you want, you can have. This one is particularly precious to me. This one I am not prepared to exchange." This person in reality was a munafiq, because a Sahabi would never have responded like this. Abu Dahda radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is sitting in the majlis, he hears this. When that person leaves, Abu Dahda goes behind him, says to him, "Sell me that date tree." He says, "When I refuse to give it to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, what makes you think I will give it to you?" Abu Dahda says, "Name your price." Abu Dahda had one orchard in Medina which had 600 date trees. In those days the orchard would have a house in the center where the family would relax. 600 date trees, land and property. In jest, this person said, "Make over your orchard to me and I will give you this one date tree." Abu Dahda says to him that, "Please don't joke with me. I am warning you, do not renege on your offer." This person gets very surprised. Where is the question of me reneging? Mine is only one tree. Yours is an entire orchard. He meant it as a joke. To his consternation and surprise, he sees Abu Dahda is serious. So he says, "Deal done." Abu Dahda, elation, joy, no, to such extremes, he runs to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. "O Nabi of Allah, does the same proposition stand for me?" "What proposition?" "O Nabi of Allah, if I give you that tree, will I get a tree in Jannat?" Allah's Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam says to him, "O Abu Dahda, how have you come to possess that tree?" He says, "O Nabi of Allah, I made over my orchard and I purchased that tree." Allah's Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, realizing the qurbani and sacrifice which the Sahabi had made, he says, "Oh Abu Dahda, the mafhum of it, the same proposition does not stand for you. Kam min adaqin rabah, wadarin fayah, li Abi Dahda." My Allah is greater than this. "Oh Abu Dahda, Allah is not going to give you one tree in Jannat, but for every of the 600 trees in your orchard, Allah is going to give you one orchard in Jannat." One orchard in Jannat. Abu Dahda is elated. He runs to his orchard. He does not enter. "Why? I have sold it for my akhirat. For my akhirat. I do not want to spoil what I send forward for my akhirat." He calls out, shouts to his wife, who is inside the house with the children in the orchard, "Ya Dahda, oh mother, oh Dahda, come out, come out. I have sold the orchard." "In exchange for what have you sold the orchard?" He says, "In exchange for akhirat." If we turn the clock 14 centuries front and replay this exact same conversation in a home of today, that I sold my most valuable property in return for my akhirat. A husband addresses his wife. It does not behove the member of this masjid to reproduce what her response will be. Why? Because the mizaj and the temperament and the thinking of the ummah has changed. Yet, when she hears this, she runs with the children, smiling, Rabih al-Bay', Rabih al-Bay', Rabih al-Bay'. What a great deal you have struck. Mubarak to you, glad tidings to you, how fortunate you are. This was when the yaqeen of this ummah was there on akhirat.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء يا حبيب الله يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله يا رسول الله شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي شكرا نورت دربي شكرا شكرا يا رب
شكرا يا ربي شكرا هديت قلبي